In this video, I am going to discuss about assertion reason questions related to the chapter Breathing and Exchange of Gases. The previous 6 questions are uploaded in the previous video. So before watching this video, go and check the previous videos related to this chapter. So let's read the question number 7. In question number 7, assertion is: the chemosensitive area is situated adjacent to the rhythm center, which is highly sensitive to carbon dioxide and H plus ions. Yes, this statement is correct. Okay, chemosensitive area is highly sensitive towards carbon dioxide and H plus ions. This statement is correct. Now the reason part. The role of oxygen in the regulation of respiratory rhythm is quite insignificant. Yes, the role of oxygen, the oxygen has no role in the regulation of respiratory rhythm center. Yes, this statement is also correct. Now, is the reason is the correct explanation of assertion? Think and say. See here, in assertion, they are talking about carbon dioxide and H plus ions. The high sensitivity of chemosensitive area towards carbon dioxide and H plus ions. And in the reason part, they are talking about the role of oxygen. Now we know that carbon dioxide and oxygen are totally different things and they have no relation with each other. Then how come the role of a totally different thing, that is oxygen, can explain the high sensitivity of the chemosensitive area towards carbon dioxide and H plus? That means here the statement reason in the reason part does not explain the assertion. That means reason is not the correct explanation of assertion, but assertion and reason both are true. Okay, so we will see the options of the assertion reason questions A, B, C and D. See here in B part, it is said that if both assertion and reason are true, but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion, then we will mark B. So here the answer will be option 2, where B is written. Okay, so option 2 is the answer. Now let's read the 8th question. Assertion: pneumotactic center can moderate the functions of the respiratory rhythm center. Yes, this statement is correct. Now let's read the reason part. Neural signal from pneumotactic center can reduce the duration of inspiration and thereby alter the respiratory center. Yes, this statement is also correct. Neural signal alters the respiratory rhythm center by reducing the duration of inspiration. Now, here is the reason is correct explanation of assertion. Think and say. See here, in assertion part, it is talking about the fact that pneumotactic center can moderate the functions of the respiratory rhythm center. It is the fact. And in the reason part, it is written about the process that is causing the fact, that is how the pneumotactic center is able to moderate the functions of the respiratory center. It is talking about this. So we can say that the reason is explaining the assertion correctly. So here in this question, if we see the options, we will see that in option 1, it is written that if both assertion and reason are true and the reason is a correct explanation of assertion, then we will mark option A. Okay, so here option A is correct. 8th question, answer is option A, option 1. Okay. Now the 9th question. In assertion, it is written that while ascending up a mountain, one gets less oxygen, resulting in hypoxia. Yes, this statement is correct. Now the reason. Here it is written that percentage of oxygen decreases in the air at high altitude. No, this statement is wrong, because Percentage of oxygen does not vary with altitude. Percentage of each and every gas remains in a fixed amount in air at every place. Okay. Here the thing that changes is atmospheric pressure. With the increase in altitude, the atmospheric pressure decreases and therefore one gets less oxygen while ascending up the mountain. So here in this question, if we read the options, we will see that option C, it is written that if assertion is true and reason is false, then we will mark option C. Okay. So here in the options, option 3 is the correct option. Okay. So now the 10th question. In assertion, it is written that major part of carbon dioxide is transported in the form of sodium bicarbonate. Yes, this statement is true. Major part transported in form of sodium bicarbonate. And the reason part, it is written that 0.3 milliliter of carbon dioxide is transported per 100 milliliter of blood in dissolved state in plasma of blood. So this statement is also correct. Now see here, the two statements are just giving us information about carbon dioxide transportation. There is no relation between the statements. Okay. So here one is giving us the information about transportation of carbon dioxide in the form of bicarbonate, and the other is talking about the transportation of carbon dioxide in plasma of blood. So there is no relation. So as there is no relation between the statements, here the reason is not explaining the assertion correctly. Okay. So if we see the options, we will see that option B, here it is written that if both assertion and reason are true, but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion, then we will mark option B as our answer. So here the answer is option 2. Now question number 11. Assertion. Emphysema is a chronic disorder in which alveolar walls are damaged, due to which respiratory surfaces decreases. Yes, this statement is correct. Now the reason. What it says, one of the major cause of emphysema is due to the inflammation of bronchi and bronchioles. No, this statement is not correct, because due to the inflammation of bronchi and bronchioles, emphysema is not caused, asthma is caused. Okay. Inflammation of bronchi and bronchioles is the major cause of asthma. Okay, not emphysema. So here if we match the options, okay, then we will see in C, option C, it is written that if assertion is true but reason is false, then we will mark option C. So here option C is correct. Okay, that is third option is correct. So this was all for today, and if you like the video, please like, share, comment and subscribe to this channel to support my channel. Thank you.